Hi there. How are you? I'm I just I just got this sign that says on air from Amazon, so I'm just putting it up and I was so excited about it. It's like um uh, my mentor, Jen Lehner, she's just doing a launch, and so I was on her launch and supporting her because I've done her work for several years, and she's been so helpful. Okay, I'm going to change my glasses so that it's not um, the glare. Um, so I saw that she had this sign called "On Air," and I thought, "Oh my God." I'm really enjoying just hanging out and talking to you every Sunday morning. And it's a place where guys are getting the down and dirty. It's like what's going on as I'm thinking and reflecting on everything that we're doing. And so, I'm like pulling you guys along with whatever's happening. And so, oh, and this is Karamia. She usually doesn't do this. So it's probably because she wants a treat. So she's going to hang out, it looks like. So so, all right. So let me get to my reflections for this week. First of all, it's Sunday morning, and I just did a 3 hour meditation. So if I am a little giddy, I am a little giddy. I just did a 3 hour meditation on really dedicated to what's going on in the Ukraine and in support of resolving it and getting to peace. Anyway, it was an amazing, amazing meditation. There were over 200. There were like 225 of us from all over the world. And those of you who are part of Tribe, Kathy and Anjay, they're the Zen teachers in Asia, and they come and they work with us. And so they were leading it along with other teachers from literally Israel and the UK and the West Coast in the US and the Czech Republic and etc. Like literally all over the world. So I'm so I'm feeling that incredible um, presence of our intention that you know all of all of this craziness resolve itself. And on that note, my reflection, I'm going to talk about the craziness that I'm in the process of resolving for myself, and which is the body hatred. um, So I'm doing a webinar this afternoon. It's going to be a recap, if you will, the highlights of all 14 webinars that we did on self love and self caring and um, honoring ourselves, really, which is what February was all about. And so today is World Lymphedema Day, which is similar to what we do in June for World Lymphedema Month, but they do World Lymphedema Day and all around the lymphatic disorders, which oh well, this is Sunday morning and we're having a lazy Sunday morning today. Um, so the World Lymphedema Day is really to bring awareness to these lymphatic disorders that we deal with that are basically orphan disorders. We don't get much attention in the healthcare system. Many doctors don't know about it. So I started out by talking. You can see that I feel like I'm being circuitous today. I mean, because the real heart of it is talking about the body hatred. And I call it body hatred, but it's really a lack of self acceptance. Um, I've been working with this my entire life, really, but I've been working with it from a research perspective um, for probably 20 years. And what I've learned again and again and again and again is it doesn't matter how much you weigh, it doesn't matter whether you're akin to the beauty standard or not, it doesn't matter what you actually look like because our internal dialogue about what we look like is what drives most of our self image, most of how we hold ourselves in relationship to others and to the world. Okay, that's Karamia bumping into my computer. Uh, uh, so, as I reflect on all of this, as I have for weeks now, it's probably going to be a theme for a while because that is the theme. It's the whole real you, how to be that, how to be authentic, how to be in a world, first of all, with all the craziness of the past several years, the pandemic, the climate change, now the war in the Ukraine. It's like how to hold just this. It's like there's so many bigger issues. That's what I say to myself, except that for me, this is the biggest issue because it limits so much of what I do and how I am in the world and with others. And I have been playing with the notion, what would it be like? I mean, I've been carrying this since I was a little girl. I mean, I was designated as fat at the age of 3. Um, and when I go back and look at photos, it was clearly my mother's fear, and of course I lived into that fear and became, I was 320 pounds at my heaviest, and I don't even know if that's how heavy I was because I had stopped weighing myself. I was 318 and 3/4 pounds at my heaviest. And so I'm still almost 100 pounds less than that. But, the struggle that I've had, once lipedema came in, or once I realized I was dealing with lipedema. And so that journey has taken up most of my life. Most of my life has been about trying to answer that question. There's some comments I want to see. Um, Oh, hi, Pat, and someone else too. I don't know who it is because it just says Facebook user for a couple, but there's a few of you. So, the real you and self love and self acceptance is the work. It is the work. Um, so, we're going to go into it in depth later today. So, if you haven't already, be sure to sign up for the webinar. It's free. It's going to go into the highlights. They'll basically be the 14 webinar highlights. There'll be 1 to 3 minutes from everybody. It's like a quick recap. It's wonderful. We went through each of the replays and picked out these delicious, delectable, wonderful pieces of sound bite from the presentations. So it's almost like a incredible refresher. So, and that's this afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'll be talking about in more depth the real you in a much more focused way than I am on this lazy Sunday morning. Um, because we're going to start up a real you masterclass in March. It's March now. March 17th is the orientation. So I'll be talking about it and what we'll be doing and how you can register if you're interested, answering questions, and mostly offering an invitation. Come join me. if where you are is in a place where what you're looking to do is heal at the very deepest and most profound level of who you are in your life and in your world. Yes, I have lipedema. Yes, I have lymphedema. Yes, I struggle with the obesity as a result of that. I'm still 50 pounds more than I want to be. Well, actually, more than that, but I'd be so happy to be able to lose. Actually, if I could lose 40 pounds, I'd be in heaven. 50 pounds would would put me the like in charge of the universe. But this thing about it's a struggle that I've had for 70 years. How long have you struggled with it? How long have you struggled with when I do this, when I lose this amount of weight, when I'm able to do this, then my life will be the way it should be. We're not waiting anymore. That's it. It's like coming to peace with our bodies. I'm going to talk about it very personally. Coming to peace with my body. When I started the master classes a number of years ago, that's what I was looking for, to be at peace, to and I feel like we've gone beyond that. Peace is wonderful, but love, kindness, gentleness, tenderness, preciousness, all these amazing ways of being that we can be with the people that we love. We can be that way with ourselves as well. And that's the goal of the work that we're doing right now here with The Real You and with the work we did in February. So come join us this afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you can't make it, be sure to register because those who registered will be getting a replay. Yeah, and I want to wish you a very wonderful day. Like for me, this is a little bit of my lazy Sunday, except it's not lazy. I have a meeting, but but I'm really able to hang out a bit and to just go through some reflections and yeah, just connect. So have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.